So with the JJK 0 map event going on, yesterday the final area was released, with which we have now the score challenge. So I want to show you my team as a free-to-play player, what I use to get the highest score and what techniques I use to get a higher score, and this can be replicated by any free-to-play player who has Utah basically. Even if you don't have a Utah, you can use Gojo. In this case, I'm not sure whether how much you can use Gojo, but or you can use your main DPS. So you, in this video I'll show you the team structure which I use to get the highest amount of points I could get, but this can be evaluated at any level. So if you like my videos, if you like JJK Phantom Parade or Black Clover videos, be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if, comment down below what you guys want to see, any help or anywhere you're stuck or how you need to proceed in your account. Please comment down below so that I can make a video on it. So if I go here, because I started this few days ago, I can only go at hard. It's a 4-day account, so obviously if I had my previous account I could have gone for very hard, but let's go for hard here. And in hard I have reached around 5 million, I guess. Yeah, 5 million score, which is very hard to get, but you can use the same team and strategy in very hard as well if you have enough CP. And this is the team I was using. This is actually, if you consider the core of this team, this is a very free to play friendly team. So I have Yaga and Nanami for buffers and debuffers here, so both of them will be only used for buffing, while we have Megumi here as my secondary attacker and Yuta as my primary attacker, and I have Gojo in the back. So if you have Yuta is a very must in this scenario, so keep Yuta in. Your secondary attacker need not be Megumi. Obviously you have other attackers as well, so in your account I'm pretty much sure you will have 2 SSRs. So it could be Nobara, it could be Panda, it could be any SSR which deals a decent amount of damage, and you need Yaga and Nanami. There's another buffer you can have, which is, well, she's a very good buffer as well. She has an attack buff, and I have seen people using this R character as well. What's his name? I forgot. Yuki, yeah. People are using Yuki as well, and SR Yuki is also there. He's also very good. But I'm going to go with these two here for my damage dealers, and I have Gojo in the back. So the main... Oh, I don't know why I switched her. I should not switch her. I'll go back here. So let's start with the event. The main thing, the main damage dealing should be done by Yuta and Megumi, and Nanami and Yaga's there for buffing. How this will go is clearly going to be simple here. So Yaga and Nanami's only job is to buff. In the start we are not going to use high octane damage, we are going to just use small here. We are just going to do this, we are going to do this again. We don't need to do any damage, we'll just use kick and sweep here. We'll just use normal damage, we're not doing much here, that's fine. We have enough and more healing. We'll now again go back to buff. They are doing minimal damage, that is what they are used here. Look, what we are doing here is we are buffing each other up, and we are trying to get the ultimate gauge here for Yuta and Megumi. There was a run where I lost Yuta because I was doing too much farming here, but this should be the final nail here which we'll be doing. And yeah, this is where I lost Yuta last time. Yuta has got his ultimate, so let's just finish this phase off here. And with that, I'm pretty much sure that we have done the phase 1 here. In phase 1 already we have, is that 60,000? That is 600k. So we have 600k here, and now again we are going to reduce his defense here. We are not going to use Nanami's attack here. We are going to use his ultimate and his ultimate here. This is going to be a cooperative ultimate, so it's going to do extra damage, which is going to give us more points here. So let's see. Yeah, and this is Utah as well. So main damage dealing memories you have, you can use that here, and this is the cooperative ultimate, so this should do a decent amount of damage, and we are already at 2 million, I guess. Yeah, 2,500,000, which is great. Now we can just use their ultimate as well to get enough damage. This will also increase Megumi's and Utah's attack as well. Nanami's ult, so that is great. It is best if you have all 4 ultimates when you come into this phase, because Yaga's ultimate debuffs and Nanami's ultimate increases your stats as well. And this is going great. We'll just do one more debuff here. We'll just do this, and we will don't want to use this because I have low cursed energy. The only issue with using Utah and Megumi is that once you ult, for 4 turns you can't ult with either of them. The ultimate gauge won't increase, and that's the issue here. Let's let's do this, and let's do this. I don't want to waste my there's no use of using that because there's not going to be debuff, so I would rather just one shot in the end. And now I think they'll have their, I'll just tutor here as well. I'll increase the attack, and this should be good. That's a critical because it's a weak, and this should be game. Yep, this should be game. I don't need that. I'll do this. Oh, I don't have sprint slash. Fine. And I'll go this. So this is the main role of the supporting unit is to just support, don't do any damage, and you have your 2 damage attackers. You need to plan it in such a way that you need the attackers to do less damage at start, build your ult gauge up. The more damage you take, Utah's passive will be procced, which will help you to heal and increase your stats as well. And once that phase 1 where you have the 3 turns to do unlimited amount of damage, that's where the ultimate comes in handy. And if you are using Megumi, you will do more damage after that because of his domain. And if you are Utah, you get a buff. If you have Nobara, you can easily build your damage up for your with your nails, and Gojo, you just finish it fast. For challenges like score challenges, Gojo is not the best because he only has 7 turns, but you can do all the damage you want with Gojo, and you can bring in a secondary attacker who will take the phase 2 where you get score with more damage, but the more turns you take to give a final blow, the better. So if you are using Gojo, you will need another attacker in the back as well. I'm pretty much sure many of them will have 3 SSRs, and I'm sure 2 attackers will be there, and many would have gone for Utah as well. So this is my run with the free-to-play Utah. It has been great, and I achieved my high score again. 515. I think I can go more, but I need to refine my runs. But anyway, we have 30 days left for this, so I'll try with very hard as well. I'll try to get my units much more better and try to get the very hard as well. But that's it for me. Please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe down below, and I will see. And if you guys need anything, please comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.